All right, everyone. Thank you for going on my TED Talk. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, welcome to our hour-long TED Talk with and hey, are we gonna send her a bill for this therapy lesson or what?
Yeah, don't worry.
Listen, I'm a great therapist. Shut up. You didn't tell me about your problems. You just let me tell you.
See, we don't need to talk about our problems. Our problems are in other episodes. It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah, we're all right. Okay.
We got that out of the way a long time ago. It's fine. Episode 2.
It's fine.
We're sitting there crying like, it's just everyone.
All right. Well, welcome back to another fun episode of Zeo to Hero. Want to welcome Jim again as the co-host, and
Hola.
We have a special. We got to say a couple specials because it's deep in there.
Yeah.
We want to bring on the Superior Sam, as we call her.
Superior Sam.
How's it going over there for you, Sam?
It's pretty dandy. I tried not to curse already.
Don't forget, you need to call it the other Sam. You need to call him out.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so it's funny with other Sam because literally the only time we ever talk is on TikTok comments. We don't actually talk any other way, and it's just here and there. And I keep making videos and mentioning him, and I sound like such a creep. I sound like a freaking creep when it comes to him. But I realize we have a lot in common. We're both Italian. We both talk with our hands. We both like Power Rangers. And I'm going to be 33 soon, so we're both 33. And I'm like, okay, my mom lied to me. I didn't actually eat my twin brother in the womb. It's him. And I have a lot of questions. So there's that. But
like, Sam, where did you go? You must tell me more.
The revelations, right?
The revelations are here today.
There's a lot.
Yeah. We're here for this. We want to see this. We want to see this train wreck. I'm completely here for this.
We need to go on Maury. I gotta figure some stuff out.
No, let's get on Jerry. Let's make it even worse.
Like Jerry's not like a paternity person, though. That's the thing, and I can't throw hands like that. I'll punch myself in the face.
Fine.
We'll get anybody else.
We're gonna
I'll hurt myself.
But see, Jerry doesn't
feel bad, and we'll go to Dr.
Jerry
Phil.
doesn't have a show no more. He's a judge.
I know.
Yeah,
I follow him on TikTok, and he does like these different law facts and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of boring, but I'm still intrigued.
I just want to see a girl hit another girl. Come on.
Yeah,
I need to see midgets fighting. Come on, I don't want to pay for this.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, this took a left field turn really quickly.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, I mean, with me, it like goes from 0 to 100 real quick for no reason. So
I'm not saying you bring out the worst in us, but you might bring out the worst.
Hey, it's
and
okay.
as
we dub her the Superior Sam, that's why.
The last time other Sam was on, we didn't talk about car laws.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah. So I guess like as you basically grew up in the same time period as us, you grew up watching the like Power Rangers every Saturday, or how did you get into that?
So from what I remember from that far ago, is literally I was probably 4 or 5 years old. I remember just going right before I went into kindergarten, and I don't think I watched it every Saturday, but I do remember coming home from school and watching it at like 3 o'clock every day. Like they had it running on something else. No idea what it was. I can't remember. But every day after school, I would get my Okay, so my grandmother would drive me back and forth to kindergarten. And when she would pick me up, we had a Burger King right down the block. It was like middle ground. Here's school, Burger King, or house. So every day she would pick me up. We would grab Burger King and we would head home. And so I would sit my happy ass down and watch Power Rangers every day, and it was a great old time for me. So that was my after school treat, and I did that for the longest time. I think like 2 years or whatever. of just straight Power Rangers every day. And I remember telling my mom, I need more of this, and I would make her at night like make up like bedtime stories about Power Rangers just to put my ass to sleep. So
oh, we did the same thing. We have something very similar. Like, so when we were kids, our mom and our dad bought us these books that had our names in it, but it was a Power Rangers book.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? It was like this purple book that had names in it, and like Billy and I both had one for each of us.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it had our names in it and everything, and I think they're
That
still
is
somewhere in
awesome.
that house, Billy. If you look for them, I think you can find one. I think you can.
I know I have I'm staring at my bins. I know I have old school like activity books and stuff like that from the Power Rangers. I know I still have my original one from when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and it had like the paper press out of the page masks that you could color and put on your face and whatever. I still have one of those. I don't have the masks in it, unfortunately, because I'm pretty sure I destroyed those as a child. But I still have the actual book itself somewhere, which is pretty neat, I think.
No judgments here. We're all children at one point. We destroyed everything we touched. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm pretty sure we had more Power Ranger toys than we remember. Just a lot of them got wrecked.
Well, I know for me, I had very few, because my mom, even though she was like, okay, this girl's obsessed with Power Rangers, she saw it as a boy show. So for her, she was like, oh, she can't really be into this. I'll let her watch it, but she can't have any of the stuff.
But
so she would stick to like the coloring books, and I have my original pillowcase and stuff like that. And I just have like random stuff like that. I never really had a lot of the action figures. I have one Kimberly, the metallic Kimberly that has like the action moves and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
I love her. She was the first Power Ranger I ever owned. I kept her all this time, and like she's beat up. She looks terrible now. But that was the only action figure I was allowed to have from Power Rangers, and that I love her. Love her.
Our mom was kind of cool with us watching Power Rangers. Like, our mom was cool with that. Rugrats, King of the Hill, but she hated The Simpsons.
No, mine. I remember as a kid, it weird, but I was allowed to watch like Beavis and Butthead and like The Simpsons and like all this stuff. And I remember my dad, my stepdad, he was. My parents were in their early 20s when I was a child, so they just didn't care. I was like 7, and my stepdad came home with a box of powdered donuts, a pizza, and the Beavis and Butthead movie. And he was like, we're watching a movie tonight. And I was like, okay, cool. What is it? He was like, Beavis and Butthead Do America. And I was like, all right, cool.
All right.
No idea what was going on. But like I was allowed to watch all that, but I wasn't allowed to watch Looney Tunes. My mom hated Looney Tunes with a passion. Watched Beavis and Butthead, but no Looney Tunes. God forbid I watched a fucking Bugs Bunny. Like
Looney Tunes. Of all things Looney Tunes, like with classical music and stuff like that in the show, Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Zero logic.
Cool, sure. Why not? Let's just rock with that one. Cool.
But yeah,
left field on that one, not much, huh?
And a lot of left turns right out of the fucking field, sort of stuff with me. I'm sorry. I have a story for everything.
Oh yeah,
it's all good, man. We're not worried about it too much.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to the show, you clearly know Billy and I had a questionable upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all have in some way, shape, or form, so it's all good.
Welcome back, everyone. That was on me. That awkward cut was on me.
Way to go, jabroni.
Hey. Yeah.
It's
all good. So you grew up watching Power Rangers and whatnot. Like, we don't meet very many like women who watch Power Rangers in our age group, and if they did, they lied about it,
Oh man. Okay, so I actually, brought this up on like TikTok and whatever, but of course, it didn't do well, but whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever. So, my thing with the girls in the Power Ranger community, there's one girl that I've seen and I follow her that does like factual stuff, but it's not just Power Rangers. She does like a lot of nerd stuff, and I love her for that. She's awesome. But the few girls that have just popped up that I've noticed, it's mainly thirst trap stuff, which I do it here and there only because like, that's what does well on TikTok, sadly. But like, that's how I pull people in. That's how I'll pull it in. Like, if I realize like my content is going down because like no one wants to hear me complain about the Green Ranger, I will, flash a little boobage and, reel them in. And then they're like, oh, wow, this girl knows other stuff. She likes doing other stuff with Power Rangers. And I kind of just, then you see me in my robe with my hair in a bun and I look like I haven't showered in a week. And it's a great old time. And they're like, what did I get myself into? And then they don't leave because they know I'm good. But no, it's crazy because like, honestly, before TikTok, I hadn't even met anyone else in the Ranger community. Like, I didn't know there were other people like me. I thought I was just weird. I was like, I got this weird, sick obsession with Power Rangers, and that's it. And everyone just kind of around me accepted it, said it was kind of weird, and, they left it at that. But, like, now I have this whole big community, and the girls in it, they feel it. I feel like they feel that they're better than any other fan. Like, they gatekeep the fact that they could put on a costume and be like, oh, look at me, and, get all these views and likes and whatever. But I'm like, okay, but that's all you have to offer. You're just thirst trapping everyone. But do you even know what's going on? Do you even know anything about anything, pretty much?
Enjoy the content, man. Like, enjoy, like, don't just thirst trapped onto it and be a nerd. Have fun with it. Talk about.
There's this one girl in particular. I don't even know her username. I follow her and I've tried to interact with her. I've tried to do content with her, and she just blatantly ignores me. But like all my other mutuals I have that have followed her and interacted with her, whatever, she'll pay attention to them because they're men. But because I'm another girl, I guess stepping on her territory, she blatantly ignores me, and I'm just like, man, I'm just trying to be friends with you. I'm excited. There's another woman me. Like,
there's other women here. I'm just happy. Nope, you want to be a
throw me a bone out here, but like she blatantly ignores me. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna continue to do whatever I'm doing over here. But like she posts all the same kind of stuff all the time. It's like, oh, when I was a little girl, she'll show like a picture of her, like when she was like 6 or 7 in a costume, and like her as an adult in the same costume. And I'm just like, how many times are you gonna post this before people get bored of it? Because I'm already bored. Like, you have to keep it like entertaining and spicy, but like in a different way, not like a thirst trappy way, but like the weird stuff I do, like the journey I'm on to watch the other seasons. Because like I solely watched Mighty Morphin as a kid. That was it. Like, that was my bread and butter of Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin. That was it. And like, it wasn't until I was 31, 32 that I watched Zeo. And I was like, I love Zeo. This is great. Whatever. And I started doing the reaction videos. I was like, here's a grown-ass adult reacting to a child show that they should have watched as a child. But here is what I think. And I like
saw the
doing
one
that
with
content.
where you're talking about the Colonel's eyebrows from Beast Morphers. Where his eyebrows go? How did he get those on his face? I was sitting there and like, I TikTok stock a little bit, so I'm like rolling through your thing, and I'm like, yeah, the same question. Yeah, what happened? Where did the eyebrows come from? What is going on with his eyebrows? Did they glue on? What happened? Are they cats?
Because like the worst part is with what is that, Ninja Steel that I was watching with eyebrows?
Oh, yeah.
So when I started watching it on Netflix, for some reason, started me off on the second season. It didn't even throw me into the first season. So I thought I was watching the first season the whole time. And I was like, I don't know what the hell is going on. This is so confusing. And I keep like watching this stuff, and I'm like, why don't they explain anything? And then somebody in my comments was like, because this isn't the first season. And I was like, oh, it still sucks, and I'm not going to watch the first one.
Like, damn it.
Damn.
Oh man, yeah, I know. Ninja Stone was a little like they had a really cool concept, but that
They had a totally like the second, I guess, season, first episode, whatever I watched, and they were talking about crystals and all that stuff. I was like, oh, I could get behind this. I'm a weird rock girl. I like this. I like this. And then I was just like, I don't like this. I don't know. This
like,
this season is terrible.
sitting there like ninjas, rocks, what? Huh?
Yeah, it
Huh?
was like I was trying to see the connection, but at the same time, I couldn't connect the dots at all.
Yeah.
I was like, it had a potential, but they failed.
Yeah,
So
Ninja Stone was
terribly.
Ninja Stone was a little. Mick was in it, and Mick is amazing. The guy with the eyebrows,
Right.
he's a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
So the I didn't catch to like the very end of the season that the guy Mick, his full name was Mechanic, and I didn't realize that.
Really?
I didn't realize.
Yeah, his whole name
Yeah,
is
it's Mechanic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He's the guy who played
like,
Sam in SPD and the Yeti and Operation Overdrive. He's put in some work for that
Yeah.
show. That dude is awesome. He's hilarious. I love him. And they made him a ranger finally. Finally made him a ranger into
oh wow.
They made a ranger in oh damn it. In
Ninja Steel, he was one.
Yeah. He was a ranger in SPD as well, but he was like an imaginary ranger.
Oh yeah, imaginary
the orange helmet. That was really funny.
Yeah.
He was great. I love the guy.
I heard about because like every time I mention the Orange Ranger thing, I know we had talked about this previously, but anytime I've mentioned the Orange Ranger thing, people are like, but there was an Orange Ranger. Why would you want to be an Orange Ranger? I'm like, I'm just talking about Mighty Morphin. I'm not talking about all the other series or Sentai or Kamen Rider or anything like that. I'm just talking about Mighty Morphin. Mighty Morphin did not have a single Orange Ranger that I know of. And if there was,
never had an actual Orange Ranger. There wasn't one. There was the imaginary one with the guy who played Mitch. He was an Orange Ranger at SPD, but like it was an imaginary one. But then there was the original Orange Ranger who was Captain Communist.
Oh yeah,
Captain Communist. Yeah, Captain Communist. It was in season 2 of Super Sentai, I think it was. It was Miss America, Captain Japan, Captain Kenya, Captain Communist, and Captain Britain.
I can't.
Yeah, Captain Communist.
See, okay, now that you've told me what the Rangers are, I'm slightly curious and actually watching this now because, like,
it's terrible. Do not watch it.
I mean,
clips.
Well, this is my thought process on it because a lot of people gatekeep Power Ranger fandom, and they're like, well, if you don't watch Super Sentai and you don't watch Kamen Rider, you're not a Power Ranger fan. Shut up. Like, I don't care. So, like, I want to watch all the American series first to like get all my knowledge there and be like a part of that before I go and leap overseas to the other side and enjoy everything else. I mean,
the Super Sentai stuff, heads up, it's just a little crazy. Like it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's really good, but it gets a little crazy.
Yeah.
So heads up on that.
Eventually, this is probably years down the road that I'll actually get to it.
My thought is enjoy the stuff you like. Experiment, have fun with it. Watch the stuff you want to watch, and just know Power Rangers is a weird show. Plain and simple.
Oh yeah, I mean, like watching it as an adult, it's a whole interesting experience. And like I try when I do my reactions not to be such a sarcastic, joking asshat, but like I can't help it because I'm an adult watching a kids show that I'm just like. What? Why? Just why?
Like, how am I watching
fun of
this?
Myself as I'm making fun of the show. I mean, that's just how it is. But
you're sitting there like, all right, that's a thing. Okay, and then
I love it.
Like when you're watching through like Beast Morphers, you're like, the robot is okay. The robot's the best character. Okay, cool. All right, I'm cool. I'm game. Let's go.
The worst part is with Beast Morphers, like. I want to be like excited about. I am. I'm generally excited, but like the most of the time that I've done the reactions for that, I was getting over the flu, so like my energy level was just like no,
not there.
It was like no. So like my reaction to it was just like, oh, this is happening. Oh, great.
Oh no, what shall I do?
I like the episode. I like the video when that guy got on you. He was like, "Why is your TV blue?" What?
And every time I do a reaction video, why is your TV blue? Why is it purple? Why is it like that? And I've done so many answering back, and I've even pinned a video on my TikTok explaining why it looks like that. No one listens. No one cares. So now, I'm just putting the black and white filter on every single one of my reaction videos. We're going back to the 1950s, and that's what you're gonna have to deal with. So,
like, we're going back to 1950s, and I'm not wearing a dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. Wear my damn robe. My hair up.
Let's take this outside.
Yeah. So I see.
How about that?
So I see that you have like a big collection there too. So the question is, did you collect those like here and there, or did you kind of just like hit the ground running and just start collecting like very short time?
The Pops or the Power Rangers?
Little column A, little
there's
column B.
two different collections going here.
Okay. All right. The PR collection then. Yeah.
Okay, so the Power Ranger collection. So I had a whole bunch of like little trinkets and whatnot from like when I was a kid, like the metallic Kimberly and the pillowcase and the book stuff and all that. But like throughout my life, if I saw something that was pretty neat and I had the money for it, I would pick it up. And then once I got to Georgia 10 years ago, there is a lot of thrift stores, flea markets, and like antique shops down here, like an ungodly amount. I don't know why, but it's a thing here. So I realized I kept finding just these random Power Rangers everywhere, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick this up, because a lot of the time it would be like just a little tiny figure from something. It wouldn't be in a box. It would be beat up. It would be missing an arm. I have a wounded Green Ranger. Believe it or not, I have one that's missing an arm. I used to hang him up on my my dashboard, my rearview mirror, and stuff like that. He was 25 cents. I mean, it became easier for me to collect stuff down here opposed to New York, because there wasn't a lot of stuff like that. I mean, yeah, we have, antique shops and stuff like that, but it wasn't as...
It's the bougie antique shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you walk in there and you're spending $300, like,
so,
nope.
like, my collection over the years down here just expanded, and then from the time I was probably 24 to about 28, I stopped collecting for a few years, only because I was like, what am I going to do with this all? Like, I have nowhere to put it. At the time, I lived in an apartment, so it was very small. I was like, I don't have room for any of this as it is. I was like, I can't keep collecting because it's just, there's no point. What am I going to do with it? I'm going to enjoy it, yes, but one day it's just going to be collecting dust. And that was my mindset for the longest time. And then once I hit 28, I was like, fuck that. I want these things. These things make me happy. They make the dopamine work. They make the serotonin work. I need this in order to spark enjoyment in my life. And I was like, I never got it as a kid, so why not get it as an adult with my adult money? Makes complete sense.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly. Adult money has gotten me into a lot of financial situations with action figures.
Yeah.
It's fiduciary issues.
Yes. I think I'm gonna need a bookkeeper.
It's crazy. So I kind of I guess hit the ground running at 28 seems more appropriate, I guess, with that, because it was like a slow going collection here and there. And then once I hit 28, anytime I saw something, anytime I was like, I'm buying it. And then I think I had just turned 30. And that's when my sister demanded that I join TikTok because she wanted to send me TikToks. And I was like, okay. And I started showing off my collection on there. And the feedback that I was getting for giving people nostalgia about it made me want to buy more. It was this weird thing. I was like, wow, these people are encouraging me to buy more stuff. And so now I actively every day look at stuff online, go out, try to find it, whatever have you. And I'm just like, damn it.
Like
I don't need to be doing this.
So in fact, if you think about it, they thirst trapped you.
Yeah, in a way, like mentally, they
Gotcha.
all got into my brain and was like, you need to keep buying this to give us entertainment. So,
oh yeah, that's it.
That's it. It's this vicious cycle.
Me, you're like, no, okay, maybe,
No.
Okay, I'll do a little bit.
Okay,
yeah, like every now and then I'll stop and I'll try to like cool off and just hold back, just to give them some suspense for a while, because I'm like, if I keep just putting it out, you know, I'm not going to have a single cent to my name, so I have to hold off a little bit.
And then you're going to get burnt out with it too, and then you're just not going to do it. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want to hate something I've always loved. I'm trying to avoid that at all costs.
Like, do you hate this? Not yet. I will, though.
Not yet. But give me a couple months.
Hold on.
This is the only thing I've loved since I was a kid, so I mean, let's not ruin that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need this ruined like the rest of everything else I have.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, don't ruin this like Starbucks ruined Duckins.
Yeah. Like I'm about to get ruined here pretty quick because I just started a Common Rider.
Yeah.
And I just saw that they make SH figure arts of these characters, and
God.
I'm about to get ruined.
So expensive.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Financially, fiduciarily ruined again.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Times 2.
The wallet, the broken wallet rides again.
Oh God.
What's that? A moth. What's that? My life savings.
Yes.
Like it's gone.
So you mentioned you do have a son. So
yes.
So does he take interest in like what you watch as well, or does he just kind of like watch it because you are?
So my thing with him is of course I want him to be into Power Rangers. I want us to have that little bonding thing. But I knew from like, you know, my mom pushing her interests on me, I wanted nothing to do with them. So I figured, you know, I would show him stuff, you know, my toys, or, you know, if I'm watching it on TV, let him watch it, whatever. You know, get him to be, you know, pique an interest. If he likes it, he likes it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But he enjoys it. He enjoys the toys more than he does the show. If he does watch it with me, he only wants to watch the fighting scenes at the end. That's it. He doesn't care about anything else, which I mean, he's 5, so understandable. So I mean, for the most part, he likes it, but he's not into it like I was at his age. I did buy him a Blue Ranger hoodie to embarrass him. So he owns that. He wears it every now and then. I've made him wear it to school. I don't think he really cares, honestly, but in my brain I'm embarrassing him and it brings me joy. So I don't know.
Oh no.
But yeah, so it's like it's there, but it's not as sick as it is with me.
Yeah.
So,
like
but
it's nagging there.
Yeah.
It's all good. Man. No, I do like the fact you go through and poke holes in like people's fandoms kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Oh, like you just one of those. When this episode airs, is going to be a little bit later, but you went on this tirade about Jason David Frank being used, like, you know, not
it was
a
whole thing, yeah.
Oh man, it will always be a whole thing because,
and I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. And you know, before we started recording and all that stuff, I started doing the videos of the idea I was thinking about the other day, where I put on my Green Ranger t-shirt, but I'm still bashing him in the t-shirt kind of situation. But I have to edit those and make them the way my brain wants them to be. But it's okay. So JDF as a human being, reminds me of Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. No one can convince me otherwise. He is holding on to those glory days way too freaking hard. Like, he is in his yard with his, you know, his swords and his suits and all that stuff, just with a VCR recording himself like the good old days, like Uncle
After
Rico
the
did with his
football.
football. You know, that's how I see this man. And like the reason being is I originally followed him on Instagram, and every post of his, and it was multiple posts a day, was just positivity, Power Rangers, and it was just so in your face and annoying. And I was like, dude, chill.
Calm down.
Just, yeah, you need to
like bring
please
it back
just
like
chill.
5 steps here.
And like, you know, I follow all the other Rangers and stuff too, but yes, they promote themselves. They still reminisce. They still do all the stuff with Mighty Morphin, but in a mannered, nice way where I'm like, yes, I'm here for it. You promote that. You do Comic-Con. You go do it.
This
But
isn't my face
JDF
all
is
day
like,
long.
I'm here. Look at me. I'm the only Power Ranger in existence. I'm the only one that matters. And it's like, no, shut up.
Like, stop talking. Jesus.
I wish I could just virtually smack him. And like, you know, there was one person that left a comment saying, I don't want him to be happy. And I was like, that's not what I'm saying. I just want him to chill. I just want him to chill. That's all I want. Like
do you follow Catherine Sutherland's YouTube channel?
No, I don't.
She does a TikTok and a YouTube channel, and they make fun of Power Rangers because they were Power Rangers. It's her and Aisha.
Okay.
Aisha, right? Or Aisha.
Yeah.
So it's them just fooling around doing Power Ranger stuff, and like it's like once a week they upload a video for it, but the rest of the time they're just shooting the shit.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a lot of fun. I like
See,
listening
like
to them.
that's acceptable. That's totally cool. I think that's neat, and I'm gonna actually check that out after all this.
That's a great video where like they're driving and like Catherine's driving and like she morphs and they're like, ah! What did you do?
Awesome. See, like if he did stuff like that, I wouldn't have like a beef with him. I'd be like, that's pretty funny. That's pretty great. But no, this man is just like, look at
all
me.
the time.
I was the Green Ranger. I was in every season of Power Rangers. Like, dude, stop.
like
I'm
calm
sorry,
down, buddy.
any other job. That is not my fault. That they just let you back all those years. Like, that's not my fault.
Stop you're gonna invite it back a few times. Calm down.
Oh yeah, come on.
It's like,
come on.
Did you ever hear the story of him and Dino Thunder?
Mm-mm.
So Disney at the time owned Power Rangers, and so they brought him back for Dino Thunder.
Oh,
and
God,
the censors came through and like, hey, we need to have Jason David Frank quit cussing. He was like, quit cussing? You mean the high Oz and wash out?
Yeah.
I need him to stop doing that.
Yeah.
So they made him stop doing that. So like
so
halfway through the season,
like
I was like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right then.
Oh boy.
No, it was dumb. But
then there was like that.
For you.
Then there was that period of time where he wasn't on screen, so they just had to voice over.
Oh yeah,
the actor in suit.
Yeah,
God, how annoying! Like he doesn't need to be that involved. I'm sorry, but like you know, okay. I think I brought this up. I don't know if I posted it or not yet, but I know I brought it up in a TikTok, and I was saying that like, you know, when I was a kid, obviously 4 or 5 years old, watching this, when he came into the Power Ranger group, like I just saw him as, you know, the Green Ranger. I didn't really see him as a leader or anything like that. I just saw him as like this guy that just overtook everything. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but like he literally just came into the Power Rangers like, what's up? I'm it. I'm superior compared to all of you. I'm taking this away from Jason. No longer is he the leader. I'm the one. I am it. Like right off the bat, he was cocky, and I'm just like,
have you ever heard of a YouTuber called Linkara?
I might have, like, for some reason, like with YouTube, unfortunately with YouTube, most of my stuff is really like murder mystery kind of stuff or like Dame Drop food review.
There
so,
is
like,
there's
a lot of my YouTube isn't nerdy stuff. It's really all on TikTok.
Yeah. So there's a series he does called History of Power Rangers, and by Zeo, he's already like you know, it's the Tom Oliver show at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's right along the line where you are oh, I'm tired of it. Let's move on.
I
Tommy's
bet.
here. He's like, Tommy's here. Let's keep going. And so even the Dino Thunder is like, Tommy is back, and the rest of the Rangers. And so, yeah, he was quite annoyed by JDF at that point. So, yeah.
Oh, I bet. I would be too. Be like, man, go away.
Like, leave me alone. Like, it made sense for him to come back for Dino Thunder because that was like a bridge between Disney and Saban era, and that was fine. And I was okay, fine, whatever. But like,
you know,
as
much as I bash on him and everything, I do have to say this one thing with Ninja Steel. As much as I hated it, him coming back for Ninja Steel, the 2 episodes that he did, and like having all the characters come back, all that was the most exciting 2 episodes that whole series for me. That was it. I was like, man, I didn't think he would be the one that would like ignite some passion in this.
I say it's Antonio. Antonio came back for that 2 episodes too, and he was a lot of fun. The gold Samurai Ranger. I liked it. He was he's the only one. Him and Mike are the only 2 I liked in season. But yeah,
which one, Mike?
Mike
was Mike
Antonio from
the green one, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I liked him because he had that force
fun.
He had the force spear. That's odd. Like,
yeah, and he was also like not a stick in the mud the entire season. Like the rest of the in the mud, you're like, come on, guys. Yeah. But I digress, and I get I can get into a conversation about this all day.
We all do that. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not angry, I swear. But yeah. So you got into the TikTok stuff, you got into the Power Rangers thing. Is there anything else you want to like for TikToks, or are you just gonna keep rocking and rolling what you're doing, and when things come, give me plans? How's that? Give me plans.
Originally, my TikToks were just like me reacting to like random other TikToks and like duetting stuff, and doing the dumbass lip syncing stuff and just all that. It was just me just trying to distract myself from of life, and that was like the only outlet I had for a little bit. And then randomly one day I put on the Drunk Pterodactyl hoodie, and it skyrocketed, and I was like, I don't know if they like this because I'm a nerdy person or if my boobs are out. I'm not really sure where this is going, so I kind of just kept doing it again. And I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna do what I was doing before, but just in this hoodie. And then I was like, maybe I should start showing off my stuff. And like it just progressed to like Power Ranger stuff. But I also, since I am sick and all that, there are a lot of times where I don't have the energy to function or do or create or any of that. So like I just do reaction videos or call people out or whatever it is. So it's kind of split up between Power Rangers and me being an ass. Pretty much. There's like no really big in between. And then like I put, I made another channel just for all my food stuff because I was like, I can't have all the stuff with the food on this because there's just too much going on. So all the food stuff stays on one side, and then like me being a weirdo with the Power Rangers and then me complaining are just all in another place. I actually had this one guy who, prior to me changing my social media stuff and getting rid of things and all that, he added me on Instagram and he messaged me and he was like, why do I feel like you're 15 different people? And I was like, what? And he was like, your TikToks are, Power Rangers and food, but then your Instagram is all memes, and then your Facebook is all this, and this, and this. I'm like, I'm not allowed to have different interests?
Like, whoa, dude, calm down. No one cares.
It was weird, but like, yeah, so it's, I would like to venture and do like other stuff, but I know me doing that won't do well, only because over the past couple of months, year, pretty much 90% or 80% of my followers have just specifically followed me for the Power Rangers stuff. And I know if I start switching it up, they're going to be like, well, we didn't sign up for this. And then, there's that. But like, I enjoy the Power Ranger stuff. So I think that it's just gonna stay that. And if I want to venture to anything else, I'll probably throw it on the food channel. Because like with that, I maybe a month ago, I found this creepy little cemetery in my neighborhood, like randomly on a block. Like it's just at the end of a block, and I'm like, does this belong to people? Like I don't. So like it took me a while to get the courage to like go up and like look at it. So like I just documented me going up to the creepy little cemetery and looking at it, and like the gravestones are super super old, and it's really cool. And I was like, okay, this can stay on this side, but like if I posted that on my PR side, it would have been like, why are you posting this? Like, why are you going to a cemetery, you weirdo?
Like, quit being a weirdo. What?
Yeah, so it's hit or miss with stuff, and it's just trying to find a balance of what belongs where.
Yeah, who wants what and how it works and stuff. Yeah. Like Mark, the Cornish Ranger is doing a separate channel for his food stuff, and I believe Ty, who was on at this point, I believe last week, he has a whole separate channel for Funko Pops.
Yeah, so, I mean, sometimes you have to do that though. Like, it's just specifically with the people that follow you. You realize after a while, like, if you don't live up to their standards, they get angry. They get so angry, and it's just like, chill, dude. It's just TikTok. Like, if you don't like it,
dude, it's not.
Find somebody else to follow. I'm sorry that I am a human and I have other interests other than Power Rangers. It's not always going to be like that. Like,
if your interest is only Power Rangers, can I have other interests? No. Okay. Cool. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I get so many angry men in my comments. They're like, God forbid you're a woman that likes Power Rangers and you like other things. How dare you?
Oh
How dare you? And I'm just like, okay.
Bye. Bye, Felicia.
I was like, what do you want me to do? I'm just going to say you have
like, if you want to be angry about unsubscribe, cool. I don't care.
It's stupid. Like, it makes them even more mad when I just laugh at them, because I'm like, I don't really know what else you want me to do other than laugh at you, because you're really taking this way too seriously than it has to be.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. What shall I do?
Yeah.
If you want to get into something
about it, I'm not gonna, cause a scene. I'm just gonna call you out, say, toodaloo, and get you off my page, and that's it.
Hey.
Quit being a bumhole about it. Come on, guys.
Yeah, if you want Power Ranger content, you go out and you make your own there, buddy. Like, if you got an opinion,
clearly you know more than I do.
If you want to put your stuff out there, if you don't think mine is good enough, then you do it. You do it. See how well you do.
It's,
like that. Don't leave it up to me. I can't read your minds. It's not my problem.
You go out there and try thirst trap, dude. See how easy it is.
Seriously. Like, the worst part is like, I do my thirst traps from like here up.
Yeah.
I try not to show the rest of my body because I'm not comfortable with it, but sometimes I do. But like, I can't dance. I can't do any of that stuff. And like, I'm so awkward about it. I'll put so many filters on that thing just to make it look better. But like, it's just like, I can't. I got nothing going on. I can't. For this.
Yeah, I can't dance either. The only coordination I have is putting food on my plate at a buffet. That's it.
Hey! You have some coordination. You can at least get your face.
Oh,
like,
God.
It's going to my. Nope, never mind. Never mind. It's all across my beard. I'm ruined. And then he has like the stain. Like, he leaves. There's a stain on his shirt. He's like, well, what happened to your shirt? Well, I'm saving it for later. That's what happened.
Yeah, man. I'm saving that for later.
Saving that one for later. Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny because, like, as a girl, I got these things right here. So if I wear a tank top and I go out to eat, sometimes I'll find food in there later, and I'm just like, oh, shit. I brought home a goodie bag without knowing.
You're like,
oh, that's horrible.
Oh, my God. Oh, never mind.
I just gave myself a doggy bag.
I'm not saying stealing. It's just sneaking it out. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Just a little crumb.
What drives me, like, what the ones that throw me off is they're and the brawl, and I'm like,
yeah. It's weird when that happens.
It's like
I can't explain it. Like sometimes I'll find it like underneath too, and I'm just like, how?
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna be
even
like,
know.
I'm not
It
gonna be like,
just
you
comes
can't do
out.
that. But
Like
I'm like,
I eat popcorn
okay.
a lot. Like popcorn is like my token snack food,
Okay.
and if I'm getting dressed or whatever, or gonna go take a shower later on that night, I'll take off my shirt and there's just popcorn coming out everywhere, and I'm like, ew.
And look,
And it'd be like hours
like,
before I go and
look,
do this.
it's pop kettles.
So it's like this stuff has been sitting there and I didn't feel it for hours, and I'm just I'm concerned about my well-being.
It's like, is that a kernel? Oh man.
Dogs will come up behind me and eat it off the floor, and I'm like, all right.
Oh, you're like, that's a big ass zit. Oh, it's just a kernel. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that would have been dangerous.
Oh my god. Is that a lump? No. Oh, just hot Cheeto.
No, I don't even like hot Cheetos. Like all
good,
these
because
girls
hot
are just
Cheetos
like,
are
oh,
nasty.
hot Cheetos, hot chip, all this stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want my asshole to burn. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's weird.
Like, I eat hot stuff. Like, I put habaneros and stuff on food. I do not like hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos are nasty. I don't like them at all.
They're not good.
Whatsoever.
Like, I
They
like
don't
some
taste.
spicy
They don't
food.
taste good either. They don't. They don't taste good.
No, they don't.
They're not
Like,
spicy. They just they taste like shit.
Yeah,
and I
they
love
do.
regular
Like,
Cheetos. Regular Cheetos are great. I love.
I
Cheetos.
love. You know what? I don't. Oh, what are they called?
Puffies.
It's like an off-brand Cheeto though that you get at, like, Dollar Tree in the blue bag, but they're like the crunchy. Those are the superior Cheetos to me. Like,
you get like 5 bags of them for $1. It's great.
Well, yeah, that first of all. Secondly, just the cheese flavor is so much stronger and they're so much more crunchy. I love those things. Why? No idea, but those are the superior Cheetos to me.
I think about this sometimes. I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, we have Doritos. And the level of a nacho cheese flavor explosion in my mouth from Doritos were blown by Surf great granddad's mind. It would have blown their mind.
Doritos. I like the.
I like the
spicy nacho Doritos. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only spicy chip I enjoy is the spicy nacho Doritos.
Oh man, okay. What you should do, if you have a Five Guys around there or no?
Yeah, I actually have a funny story about that, but continue.
So get the Cajun fries. Okay, get the Cajun fries. Okay.
Okay.
And you're going to go get nacho cheese sauce, like some kind of nacho cheese. Okay.
Okay.
And what you do is you take them, you come back and you get the Cajun fries. You turn on your oven. If you got an oven, you turn it on to like 350. Okay. Throw the nacho cheese on it. Throw in the oven for like 10 minutes. Pull that bad boy out. That's the reason I'm fat.
I thought that was just genetics.
5 Guys in years.
Do it.
I haven't had 5 Guys in years. But I'll take a venture down there.
It's 5 Guys. Like, you snag those Cajun fries, man. They are and get the small because they just give you a bag of fries.
Well, yeah, they fill up a bag, right?
You know who owns? Who's a majority shareholder of 5 Guys?
One of the guys?
Shaq.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Shaq. Yeah.
Shit.
Weird, right? Yeah.
Well.
He did well, man.
Where you know?
He's well invested. How's that?
He's one of the 5 guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he counts as 3 of them.
Okay, so
all right.
Up in New York, there's a lot of stores that you can enter from the front of the store or the back of the store.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of. We have parking lots, but a lot of the stuff you usually can walk to. So this particular 5 Guys, there's a giant sign outside of it, and it says 5 Guys, parking in rear.
Ah, yeah. The innuendos.
And
I
think
I've seen that one. Yeah.
Every time I'm home, I'm just like, I need to go and take a picture with that sign because I think it's hilarious, and I have never done it.
Is that the one off the highway? Damn it. Not Rochester. It's over there, near there, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know what you're talking about, because I've seen that one. There's a Target, within, walking distance of it or something like that.
Yeah, they're all okay. So New York is pretty much set up the same way, no matter what town you go to, no matter if it's upstate, Long Island, Staten Island,
No,
Queens,
upstate is completely
whatever.
different. What are you talking about? Upstate, it's all meth.
Upstate is just Canada.
Upstate's no. I wish it was Canada. I wish. Upstate New York is. This whole show is taking a complete left turn into talking smack about New York.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm here for
Listen,
that.
I love New York. If I could go back home, I would in a heartbeat, but I can't afford it. And that's the only thing I really have beef with is that I can't afford going home.
If you wanna get a house, move to Niagara. The houses are super cheap.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Oh no.
It's not worth it. It would be like the same thing of me living down here, but like cold.
Yeah, but you'll be in New York.
Yeah, but not like good New York.
Like New York City and then the rest of it, and that's about it.
I gotta get the old Dollar General discount in New York.
That's basically
New York. I know Long Island does not have a Dollar General that I know of. We have like one Family Dollar.
That's about it. Long Island doesn't have a Dollar General at all.
We barely even have Dollar Trees up there. Like,
I have found 2 Family Dollars in Long Island too.
Yeah, the Family Dollar isn't very popular there.
I have been all over that entire little thing on the side of New York.
Yeah, that's home for me. That is definitely home for me. But I'm sorry. It's crazy because, like, even though it's a complete shithole, I love it. Like, it's just, I guess because
I Long Island. Long Island is actually not that bad. It's reasonable because you could still get to New York City if you need to. It's its own little self-contained section of the state. And it's its own little thing, and you got everything you need right there. You don't need to go anywhere. And you still get the New York kind of vibe of high taxes. It's all good.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, no matter what direction you went to, you landed at the beach. You had a pizza place on every corner. You had a Chinese food place, bagel place, whatever kind of food you wanted on every corner. Like,
you always had two Chinese places. You always had 2 Chinese places. One that's kind of meh, and the other one's pretty good.
Well, I mean,
and 17 Denny's.
So since I moved to Georgia, I realized Georgia's best is like New York's worst.
Yeah.
And like New York's worst is still better than Georgia's best. And it's just like, no matter how much they try down here with food, it's
not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. Like, just stick to the fast food. Just stick to it because you guys can't do anything else. It's like everyone here that I realized when I was working, whenever we would have like little Christmas get-togethers or whatever it was at work, everyone brought a casserole. Everyone.
God.
Oh my God. Do I hate casseroles because of these people? Like, I would give them all a chance. I'm like, oh, you put this, and this together? That sounds pretty good. And then I would eat it, and I'm like, this is mush. Well, why am I eating it?
Yeah.
Why?
And then you would sneak it out to the trash can without them seeing it. And you're
it's so bad. And then, like, I realized because I have a thing. I got a thing with, like, food and textures and smells. Like, I'm a weirdo like that. But I hate mayo. Like, I despise it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not my cup of tea, and everything down here.
Do you like Miracle Whip?
Cream cheese. Like, I hate cream cheese.
Whoa,
everything down here is made with cream cheese and mayo. Everything.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay. And I'm just like, please, just don't feed me.
So wait. Do you not like cheesecake?
I do because it's a different element of it. Like, it's more solidified. I don't smell it. Like, especially because I'll do cheesecake with flavors. Like, I like chocolate cheesecake specifically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or like with fruits and stuff. Like,
if you're gonna dish on like cheesecake, we can't be friends. No, I can get behind dishing on cream cheese. I get behind that. I get it. Flavored. I could talk shit. I could talk smack about mayo all day. As long as you don't like Miracle Whip. Do you like Miracle Whip? Good.
I don't like it at all. I don't like any sort of mayo.
Miracle
no mayo for me. No mayo. No sour cream. No ranch. No. I have a thing with white food. I'm racist against white food.
Explains everything.
No white meat.
Yeah.
I only like turkey butt.
I don't know. It's weird. Like,
who ate the turkey ass?
Like, I don't even like ranch. Like,
Okay.
why? What?
No,
What
you're
is
fine, man.
wrong with me?
Like, no judges here. Like, if you don't like it, it's fine. There's one thing I do want you to try one day if you ever come. It's German mustard. Check it out. Like, it's
I'm already
really
scared.
amazing.
It's
It's not white. No, it's not white.
Either.
Oh man, it's
I
not.
am the
It's
worst.
not French's
I am
mustard.
literally the worst.
That French's mustard stuff is terrible compared to German mustard. It's amazing. Check it out. If you ever come across it, get it. It's worth
Well,
it.
I'm sure if I ever went home, I could probably find it easier than I would down here. Though,
Yeah.
there's actually a cool town down here, and it's the only place in Georgia I actually like. It's called Helen, Georgia, and it's a German town. Like, the whole town is just German themed. The buildings, the food, everything. And it's up in the mountains of Georgia, and it's actually really fucking cool. And that's the only...
Isn't there a city somewhere in Argentina, something like that?
Maybe.
Maybe. I might be digging too deep. I think I just lost Billy. Hold on. Let's bring it back. Food?
Food?
You what? You had me.
Power Rangers food? What?
Okay, yeah, I'm listening.
Like, did someone say Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I know. Yeah, German mustard. It's fantastic. Give it a try one day. But yeah, so, oh man, I was gonna say something else about German. Never mind then. Oh, German. Okay, so are you near Atlanta or no?
I am. I'm in Metro Atlanta, actually. So for me, I'm on the outskirts of it. I'm about a half hour away from downtown.
Okay, so you're still within traffic distance. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. I hate it.
Yeah, no, I've been to Atlanta a few times, and the traffic there is a nightmare.
Oh my god, it's terrible. And like, it's funny because like my parents will like drive down to Florida to go to like Disney and stuff like that, or when they come here to visit me, they're like, why every time we're in Atlanta there's always like an accident? Like, there's somebody crashed into the wall. Like, there every single time we're here there's an accident and we're stuck in traffic.
It's not because every time you come down, it's every time
these people are going 120 miles per hour. They don't understand what chill means, and there's 8 lanes of it. I was like, there's 8 lanes for accidents.
I went to Atlanta in a Mitsubishi Matrix, those little 4-door like Mitsubishis. I'm a big dude, so that car struggled. And
oh yeah, yeah. I used to have a little Hyundai Accent, like a little hatchback bubble car. It was a 2-door car, and whenever I would have to go to my doctor's appointments down there, I always was convinced I was gonna die. I was like, I'm not gonna make it.
There's no way I'm gonna make it today, guys. I call the doctor. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it, guys.
Yeah. Oh my god, I hate going down to Atlanta. And like, the worst part is like people are like, oh, but it's the city. There has to be so much stuff, blah, blah, blah. Because, like, everyone, when they, at least from back home, they compare the city to, like, New York City. Like, there's so much to do there. Like, all these tourist traps, all this stuff. I was like, there's nothing
No,
there.
This is South cities. There's no such thing as that here.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I've tried to go through the city a few times, and literally there's just a few hole-in-the-wall places to eat that are not even good, and that's really it. I was like, there's nothing cool down here. There's no attractions.
There's a couple good like barbecue places out there that are pretty good, but that's about it for me.
There's some, but like, I have a smoker here, so I could just make my own. It comes out 10 times better than theirs. So
you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I am doing the right thing. I know how to cook. They don't.
But, oh man, I'll give you some tips for brisket.
The one thing that I specifically hate down here is that because there's not really anything to do here, is that anytime any of my friends or family come here, they're like, let's go to the aquarium.
You're like, no.
I want to go to the aquarium again. I've been to the aquarium more times in my adult life than I am really proud to admit. And like, it's the same damn fish every single time. I'm not seeing anything different. Like, I don't care. Like, yes, it is cool, but I don't need to go every time somebody comes to visit me. I hate it. I hate these stupid fish.
I'm tired of looking at the damn fish.
What's even worse is the Coke Museum. Now, let me tell you about the Coke Museum, because, like, I'm a Pepsi drinker, first of all, so I don't really care about Coke that much. But
Ew.
so you pay $60 a person, what it seems like, to enter the Coke Museum. And they go on a little history in the beginning of like how it started and formulas and whatever. And then you get to walk around these different rooms with just different artifacts, like different vintage signs and whatever. Everything just says Coke on it. And you're in a different room with other stuff that just says Coke on it. The most exciting thing of this museum is where you get to sample the different sodas from around the world. But you could also go to Epcot Disney and get a bigger experience there and do the same thing because they have the same thing there. I'd rather go to Disney. Stupid Coke Museum. Forget that.
Okay,
shit.
you want to hear something kind of fun? Okay,
God
so
dang it.
in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, do you know that Pepsi had its own naval fleet?
No. That's pretty neat.
So, with the fall of the USSR, they needed money. And guess who was there? Because guess who was there? Pepsi was there. Pepsi was like, "Oh, hey, we want to get a foothold in Asia, so we're gonna start in Russia." And they didn't have any money to pay Pepsi, and so Pepsi was like, "Well, you got to give us something." And they give them naval ships. So by the time they got done, they had the third largest naval fleet in the world, and the U.S. government was like, "You need to shut this down now." Like, you can't have a naval fleet as a company. Just not a thing. No, you're not having a naval fleet.
That's a boss ass move right there. Let me tell you.
Pepsi's like, "Yeah, sure, we'll shut it down, but you owe us a lot of money." And so that's why Pepsi's a huge thing over Russia. They have Fanta and Pepsi. And that was
I'm part Russian, so that's probably why I like Pepsi so much.
Oh yeah, I can dig Pepsi. Coke, it's all right.
The only time I like Coca-Cola is the Coca-Cola from McDonald's.
Oh,
that's it.
Did you know that they have a contract with Coke that they have to that their mixture is different at McDonald's than what they put in bottles.
They put crack in that stuff. I swear to you. Because sometimes I will crave that shit, and I'm like, I need to get a Coke from McDonald's. Why? I don't know, but I'll take like 2 sips of it and be okay. Over it.
It's a higher concentration of the syrup and higher O2.
Oh yeah, that shit is so carbonated.
Do you have Sonics out there?
Yeah.
I'll take 1 sip of that and I'll burp and I'll shake a room. Like, it's disgusting. It's so bad.
God dang.
It's gross. Sonic, they have to purify the water like 8 times or something like that to get they have special machines to make their ice.
You know, honestly, I wish that like Taco Bell would do the same sort of thing with Pepsi. Like, they would have like their ultimate like Pepsi, kind of like how McDonald's has with Coke, because like I would so
You would wreck that.
Yeah.
You would wreck that so hard.
Oh, I would.
Oh my God. Taco Bell, like they got Baja Blast, man. You gotta let them have.
See, I don't like Baja Blast.
Why? But they got it.
You know what? And it's weird because like I like Mountain Dew, and like I will on my food channel, I'll sit there and I'll review all the different ones that they have out. And like the last one I did was the gingerbread one. I love the gingerbread one. I was like, this needs to be a Taco Bell.
Did you see that they brought back Pepsi Blue?
I did, and I couldn't get a hold of it, and I was so angry.
Did you see that they released a new Mountain Dew flavor called Mountain Dew Spark?
I might.
I just saw it yesterday. Yeah, it's at Circle K's.
You guys don't have Circle K's out there, do you?
I've seen them up in the country.
Yeah.
Not down in Metro Atlanta.
Yeah, you're gonna run more than 7-Elevens out there, right?
No, I wish we did. I love 7-Eleven. It's just the New York trash in me, but I love 7-Eleven, and we don't have them. We have Racetrack and Quick Trip down here that range.
It's going to be in QT's. QT's will have it. QT's will also have the Pepsi Blue as well, because they're the only ones out in Texas.
I'm going to have to look.
The one Mountain Dew flavor I can't get a hold of is the thrashed apple.
Oh, I've had that. It smells and tastes like what Head and Shoulders would be. Because Head and Shoulders has that green apple scent. And that's exactly
You tasted it too? Head shoulders.
I don't know. I
It
mean,
straight up
I would imagine that's what it tasted like.
Okay.
It straight up
But it
tastes
was
like
funny because, like,
it straight up tastes like soap.
I let Lincoln try it, and he was like, "This tastes like trees in the wild," and I was like, "What?"
You're like, and you're sitting there, you're like, on video, you're like,
No, I have. I'll have to send it to you guys, but I know I have a clip of him saying it tastes like trees in the wild. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
where did you get that from?
Hey, Jim, you want to do the shock face at the same time?
okay, 1,
right.
2, 3.
Ridiculous.
Eventually, watch is gonna end up being like a meme at some like within the community. It must have having shocked faces.
Oh no.
So we gotta crunch wrap Supreme this up real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, we got this. Okay.
We're gonna.
You can do it, Billy. I believe in you.
We're doing
You can
this.
do it.
We're doing.
Billy, I believe in you.
Are we doing it really?
I believe in you. You're
I
number
believe
one.
in you too. You're a Justin
I don't
believer.
believe in what's going on because I don't know what is going on.
Hey, Billy.
Hey.
I believe in you.
No, I believe in you too, buddy. I believe you'll get
Shake.
euthanized one day.
Shake and bake.
I believe in this coffee.
Okay. All right.
Shake and bake.
All right. So what are we doing? Wrapping this up or what?
Yeah, wrapping up.
While she caresses the coffee.
You don't
Exactly.
like how I struck my D?
I think you need a sexual harassment charge.
Every single time. Okay, so we've been talking to you about Dunkin' Donuts and stuff, and every single time you bring up Dunkin' Donuts, I always go back to the skit from SNL where the guy has a cigarette out the door. He's like, "I'm not smoking this time, man."
Oh,
I love Saturday Night Live so much.
Get the app. I just got my free cup of coffee. And then, same episode, the Sam Adams episode as well, the Sam Adams skit. Like, oh, this is nasty. And drinks some more. It's still nasty, but I'll take another one. Oh, Bill Burr. Oh, man, it's great. Okay.
all right.
Wrap it up, Billy.
All right.
Let's do it, Chunky Monkey.
Thanks again for enjoying this episode as much as we did. I want to thank Sam.
The other
wow,
Sam.
what can I say? Thanks for coming on, giving us an
Thanks
insight.
for having me.
Yeah.
This is the first podcast I've ever done, or anyone's allowed me to ever do, so I fully appreciate that.
I know this podcast got a little off the rails.
Yeah, and I like how you gave us a female's perspective of Power Rangers and watching it, growing it, and collecting.
There's a lot more going on up here that I could spew out. So,
oh yeah,
that's gonna be our next episode of Sam Part 2 After Dark.
Oh God,
no, catch us on Instagram. We won't probably get banned off there.
You can follow us at our OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Sam, you got anything else you want to add to the end of this? Anything else you're working on? Any projects or anything anyone you want to shout out to? Say hi to? Not Jesus. You can't shout at him.
No one likes
Jesus,
me enough. No, but everyone's great. I'm gonna be posting this on my TikTok when it comes out, and I'm gonna put it on Instagram and all that. So for anyone that actually knows me in real life, I'm sorry that I'm so awkward and somebody actually gave me a platform to talk. And thank you for watching.
Awesome. All right. I'm gonna put all your links you send me. I'm gonna put them all in the description. Cool. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here, but like and subscribe. Share this with your friends and everything else. I'll put the links in the description, the Zero to Hero links, the headset radio, and everything Sam sends me. So check them all out. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great rest of the day, guys.
let's try a different intro today. No, never mind. Your face like killed it, man.
My face killed it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Just completely.
Yeah.
Do I need to do the geisha face?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
All right.